The Mountain Bike Man podcast. We've got to replace a couple of sinks today. Bathroom sinks. Got all the tools. Everything I need, the new sinks, new drains. The drain at the bottom of the sink. Ooh, big cockroach. Wow. The bug dope I spray at my house, man. You spray that shit, there's no bugs. I really don't spray that heavy either. I might even skip a year and not spray. But people do tend to keep the bathroom kitchen counters a little dirty, so sometimes you get those little tiny black ants. Nope. Damn, we should really go get a suntan. I believe I'm going to. We've got somebody else walking dogs down there, so normally I would stay in that shade, but for a little bit of this walk, we want to get a little bit of a suntan. Oh man, there's glass right there. Forgot about that. Oh Jesus, another dead cockroach. There's broken glass right there. We won't come through again, if I can remember. The last 3 times we went into the doctor, the blood pressure was 120 over 80, 118 over 80. But the last, yesterday it was 140 over 92. And that's what it was a week. Hey, no poopa. No poop. That's what it was the week before. At the dentist. So, here's the G family. Well, bah. So we're gonna have to work on that, you know. I do know one thing. I haven't been hitting the heavy bags as much as I normally do. So we're gonna have to increase that workout also. But you know, I've been busy with these sinks and all of my appointments and everything. And so I've been hitting the bags a little bit, but not like I normally do. So we need to incorporate that workout back in. To keep that blood pressure down. I'm thinking that must be it. Boy, we got some interesting fights coming up in UFC. Ilya Topuria, now the lightweight champion. Everybody wants to fight him. Gagey, Paddy Pimblett, Arman Tsarukyan, and I believe Arman will get the first crack at him. Everybody wants a piece of that pie. Gagey. I would say Gagey's going to get knocked out. I would say Paddy Pimblett will get knocked out. And I believe Tsarukyan is going to get knocked out too. And somewhere in there, Islam Makhachev will probably fight Madalenia, and he'll beat him. And then Mr. Makhachev, he can run, but he can't hide. Ilya will come up to 170 and get that belt. Now, he'll fight Islam if Islam has the belt, of course. If he doesn't have the belt, 170-pound belt, welterweight belt, he would probably have to come down to 155 to get in line to fight Topuria. But I mean, goddamn, I call those fights in that last UFC event, and pretty much if Oliveira was going to get in a slugging contest with Topuria, he was going to get knocked out, and he did. he needed to not do that. He's a good striker, but Toporia's too clean, too powerful. You know, Oliveira made a mistake with Gagey. He made a mistake with Chandler. If you make that mistake with Topuria, you're going to get knocked out. And that's what happened. You get hit by him, look out. Okay, slow down, buddy. We got other people here now, buddy. Dogs, bikers. Patty Pimblett got into the octagon at UFC 317 when Topuria knocked down Oliveira, but everybody was assuming that he was next in line for that, but he's going to have to wait his turn. Armand's going to get the first crack at him. I tell you what, Dustin Poirier is a pretty sound striker in his own right mind. But his retirement fight is for the BMF belt against Max Holloway. Max has the BMF belt. Even though we got knocked out by Topuria, the BMF belt, baddest motherfucker, was not on the table for that fight. So, you don't get that yet, Topuria. Although he certainly has the qualifications for it. Easy. Hey. Leave those. Whatever's in there alone. Probably a quail. Who knows, could be a cat too. But there's some very interesting fights in that lightweight division right now. Like I said, if Dustin Poirier beats Max Holloway, that's his retirement fight. But you know, Dustin has been itching to get that 155-pound lightweight belt, and he's still up there in that top 5-6 category. He lost to Gagey the last time out. But you don't have to worry about Dustin. He's got a place to live rent-free for the rest of his life, and his family, and a full refrigerator of food. He's got a free place to live in Conor McGregor's head. Rent-free. But he would love to have a shot at that belt. If his name were to come up He would love to take that opportunity. Would he have a chance against Taporia? Out of all the strikers I mentioned, I would say that Dustin Poirier is probably the best striker out of all of them. Paddy Pimblett and Gagey's already beaten Gagey. Gagey beat him back, so they're 1-1. Gagey knocked him out with a leg kick, Dustin Poirier. But it's Dustin's swan song, but let me tell you, that means nothing in the UFC. Hey, come on. No Paw Patrol today? He may have come and already left. Paw Patrol dude. He walks people's dogs. That's his motivating opportunity in the Green Valley area. He gets paid to walk dogs. Please come on this side of that tank. That'd be an interesting fight. Like I said, Dustin Poirier is probably the best striker that could match up strike for strike with Ilia Topuria. But the sad truth of that story is Dustin would get knocked out too. But all of these fights that I've mentioned are fan favorite fights, except for Arman Tsarukyan. Arman would try to take him down. No! 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 No, Poopa! Arman's gonna get knocked out. Gagey would get knocked out. Pimblett's gonna get knocked out. But they're all interesting fights. They're all fan favorite fights. Poirier would get knocked out, but it would be. Remember, Dustin Poirier is retiring, but that doesn't mean jack shit. If he gets an offer at the belt, he would show up. To qualify for the baddest motherfucker fight, there's no grappling, there's no jiu-jitsu, there's only boxing. There's only striking. There's knockouts. That's it. It's a striking war. Anyways,